Hello, everybody. Welcome back to this competition that I know nothing about on a topic that I know nothing about on. What are we doing?
We're doing
It's books.
competition that you know nothing. Yeah, it's books.
It's
That's
books.
accurate. That's very accurate actually.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Blue.
books are cool. Ari, would you agree with me on that statement?
Me personally, I've never seen a book. I can't confirm if they're real or not. So,
Weren't you like performatively reading something in a cafe like I don't know 5 months ago?
well, I wasn't reading it. Duh.
He's
You were
looking at
eating it?
No.
it. Examining
He
it.
was holding on to it for the aesthetic.
Exactly.
Ah, I
He's
see.
Not to
seeing it
perform it.
That makes so much sense, Ari. Thank you for clarifying. I greatly appreciate it. So anyway, we're gonna be starting with the book that I finished the most recently, which was A World Without Heroes by Brandon Mull, the second
Didn't you
Brandon that I
finish 1984 after you finished that?
no, I finished that literally like a couple hours ago. Wait, let's see.
Oh, okay.
Let me take a
Very
look
good.
at when I finished it. I finished it at 10:34 a.m. today. So it has
So
Damn.
like I
been
gotta go like before 7.
uh-huh. Okay, so we will
So
talk
like I
about
could
90.
yeah.
Yeah, we'll
No
do
no
that.
no. Can you
So
can you talk? Yeah, can you yap fast? Because
oh, okay, I see. Yes.
Ishan's the
So
only one who's gonna be interacting.
yeah,
Yes.
okay. Adi, you interact too with this thing you know nothing about. So anyway, uh,
I was gonna make a
so
six
I
seven joke.
oh God. So before we start like actually talking about these books, I guess we will quickly do a recap. So in round one, Prisha got an 8.3 out of 10 for Don't Let the Forest In. Anya got a 9 out of 10 plus a bonus point. So technically she got a 10 out of 11 for Frankenstein by Mary Shelley. Uh, Ishan got an 8.7 out of 10 for Jade City by Fonda Lee. And Parthivi got a 6.3 out of 10 for the reappearance of Rachel Price by Holly Jackson. Uh, so, going into this, Anya was on top. She got a 10 out of 11. And then
She
after
got an
that, it was
11
Ishan.
out of 10.
Huh?
She got an 11 out of 10.
No, she got a 10 out of 11.
Why are the ratings on a scale of like 11?
Because the
It's
actual
not.
scores for the books are out of 10 plus the bonus point. So then that makes it 11.
It would be
It makes
awkward if
sense,
somebody
right?
got a 9.
But the bonus point makes it 10 out of 10.
Shut up. Yes, no, bonus point makes it 10 out of 11. If they got a 10, then
It's
it would make
basically
it an 11 out of 11.
everyone else.
Hmm?
So she's out of 11, but everyone else is out of 10.
That is, no, everyone is
Basic.
out of 11. Everyone, the score that I actually gave the book
Okay,
is
okay,
out
so
of
don't
11.
think too much
The
about
person,
it.
okay,
Hey, what's
fine.
with the.
Yeah.
I'm so
What?
confused.
So, anyway, the books
Basic,
that I read,
basically
you did?
the highest scored book
Hmm.
gets a bonus point.
Yes,
I
Hmm.
see.
So wouldn't that
yes.
be like an 11 out of 10?
No,
Why?
No,
but
that's
she
a
didn't get a
10.
10 out of 10, did she? She got a
She got
9
a
out of
9.
10.
Yes.
But then she got
So
a bonus
9,
point.
yeah, but the
Yeah, she
bonus
got.
point is 1, so 9 plus
So
1 is
the
10.
okay, listen. The score for the book is 9 out of 10. The score for the person is 10 out of 11. Okay,
Okay,
fair.
now you add 1 to
Oh,
both of
that's
the.
what? That makes it better, though. What?
No, that is not what's happening. Okay, this is
Let's
too
go with
complicated.
that.
I'm just gonna start. So the books that I read for this round of the competition were The Metamorphosis by Franz Kafka, Jade War by Fonda Lee, which
Oh,
was I had a chance to supplant Ishan's round one pick, which was Jade City. Then after that, I read And Then There Were None by Agatha Christie, and also 1984 by George Orwell, which is an Anya pick, and then there were none was a Parthivi pick, who, if you can help but tell, neither of those two people are here right now. And then the final book I read was A World Without Heroes by Brandon Mull, which actually, now after finishing the book, that title is pretty good because of the context of the
mm,
book. The thing is, uh, do you, what score do you think the A World Without Heroes got?
honestly, if it's above 6, I'll say seven. Seven. Maybe below.
Seven.
On
Okay.
6.3. 6.3.
Six 6.3. Okay, you got a 5.9. Uh,
Yeah, almost, almost.
almost.
You're
Yeah.
close.
So A World Without Heroes was kind of mid, and it is unfortunately, as of right now, my least favorite book of the competition pretty easily.
Mm.
I listened to it entirely on audio, which is fun, um, and I just
Hey,
have
technically
no
that's cheating because you were supposed to read them, not
Oh,
listen
yes.
to them.
Yeah. Competition
reading
works,
is
right?
listening is reading. Don't be I
It's
don't
an
know.
audio
What?
book.
What?
Don't
So
be
right now we're
bigoted
all
against.
so right now we're all reading each other.
Yes, but I mean we're not reading out of.
Thanks for clarifying. Thanks for
Damn, I
clarifying, Sid.
love reading Sid.
You're very welcome. Thank you, Adi. I appreciate that. But it was I have literally like zero strong opinions on this book whatsoever. It was not good, it was not
Mm.
bad, it was fine. There's nothing I really like about it, nothing I super dislike about it. It is just a book that I read or listened to based on whoever the fuck you ask, and it exists, and I know what happens at the end of the book, not the series. There's three, and two of those I will never read probably unless like you tell me one of them is going to
Yeah.
be my favorite book of all time. uh Will it?
Oh, the third one was pretty. I like the third book.
Yeah, but will it be like a 10 out of 10?
Uh, no, it will not.
Will it be a 9 out of 10?
Mm-mm.
He's
It might
thinking
be an
about
eight.
it. This is.
Like
Should
eight
be an
point
8?
something, I guess. I don't know.
8 is pretty high,
Yeah.
though. I don't know. Like,
It's,
after this, I don't feel like I have a strong enough grasp on the characters or literally anything that happens for me to really like it. Like, I have no strong thoughts about it whatsoever. Um,
mm,
but for Ishan's sake, I did also read Jade War by Fondly, and I did love it. So, what do you think the score
mm.
out of 10 for Jade War was now?
You told me, right?
I did not. I did not.
Oh,
Oh, I know I did
uh,
actually, but do you remember?
yeah, I think it was just like a nine. Oh no,
Yeah, it
8.9,
was.
somewhere around.
No, it was a 9. Yeah. It did
Oh,
not get the best book bonus point because I still like Frankenstein a little bit more, but it was
mm,
pretty close. Throughout the whole book, I was just kind of like, will I like this more than Jade City or not? By the end, I definitely do like it more than Jade City. I think it's generally a stronger book on almost every aspect. Every character that I love from Jade City just gets better than this one. Would you agree?
yes, especially Andon.
Yeah.
And then
Krisha is nodding. She's read the book. Yeah. Uh, and
Andon gets so strong much in that book, bro.
Andon is much better. I'd say no wait, I can't say that.
I think he's probably my favorite part of
Spoilers.
that book.
He's not my favorite part of that book, but I do really like him. And also I just think everyone got much better. And the ending of Jade War is like amazing. It's phenomenal.
Yeah, it's so
And
good.
I just generally think this is a great book. It also like expands on a lot of like the what do you call it? The world building and like the more national
Yeah.
conflicts. And I think like for what
Mm.
Greenbaum as a series is trying to do thematically, this just furthers it and makes it even better. And again, the ending of this book is absolutely insane and it is great. I love it. Also, it's just like so, but like by the end of Jade War, Ishan probably still wasn't gonna get the best book bonus point because I did like Frankenstein a little bit more. But the thing is, I also read Jade Legacy by Fondly, and Jade Legacy by Fondly is in fact the best book I have read this entire competition because Jade Legacy by Fondly is insanely fucking good. So,
Oh,
uh,
you read it?
did you expect? Yeah, I read that. It is a nine
Oh,
point
you
two out
read
of
it?
10. Yeah, I read it. Yeah,
Oh, I
it
didn't.
is a 9 point. Yeah, it is a
Wait, so
nine
was
point
it
two out
part
of
of the
10.
competition?
It is in fact part of the competition, and it supplants Frankenstein
No
as the
way.
best book
Yo,
of the whole thing. So,
No.
Jade
yo, I got
Legacy
the
is
best book in round
generally,
one and the worst book in round two, bro.
yeah, this is insane. And maybe if I read like the second Beyonders book, that'll become the worst book. So we'll see. But
Uh, I don't know. I don't know.
and maybe Name Win will become my favorite for the next round. But like
Name of Wind is
Jade
pretty good.
Legacy, yeah, I don't think that'll be the worst book of the competition, but it could be. Uh,
Mm. It'll
But
be the
Jade
middle.
Legacy is just,
Yeah, the worst part
it'll
of the
be in the
middle.
middle, yeah. Yeah. Jade Legacy is one of the most impressive books I've ever read in terms of just like what it accomplishes. If you don't know the basic premise of it, it's very time skippy, and like I thought that would feel jarring, but like while reading the book, it
But it's
felt
so
like
natural.
incredibly natural. Yeah, right.
Wait,
It's
this
just
is the
Go
book
from
that I
one.
read the first chapter of, right? In school.
no, 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 what? What are you talking about?
Yeah, I asked you about the motorcycles.
Oh yeah, yeah. This I think you. I didn't know you
Why,
read
why
the
are
first
why
chapter.
are there motorcycles on the cover page if they're not relevant? Honestly,
They are
minus
in the
one point
book.
for that.
Aura farming.
Order for
Yeah,
me.
it just
Exactly. Adi gets it. Krisha
Yeah,
does not,
but
in
you
fact, get it.
told
cool.
me that they were not relevant.
But they're
Then
cool.
it's not a cover, then it's a cover.
Yeah.
I don't know, man.
Anyway,
In my humble opinion, the cover should speak for the book.
No, the
yes,
cover
The
can
because.
book is
include
aura farming, yes.
Mm-hmm.
the
Say,
cover can
Krisha,
include pages.
what do you? Yeah. This has no pictures,
Genuinely
and this
curious. What do the
presumably also
motorcycles on
has
the
no
cover
It's
Dorian
say?
Gray. What do you
literally
think
it's
about that?
literally the book. The book is literally about him. What do you mean it's not speaking
But
about the
the
content?
but
And this
it's
is
not
about
the
Jade and
picture.
like
This is about Jade. This is about legacy. You know who's in the background? That's Call Hilo Shudan, right? That is
I don't know
called
who
Hilo
Paul
Shudan.
yeah, I think I'm pretty
Showdown is.
Yeah, but he's in the
sure.
book, and that means it's representative. And also, blue is just,
All I see are a bunch of motorcycles.
and all I see
You don't see blue?
is a pedantic idiot. I'm kidding. You're not an idiot. You're just pedantic. But what?
That's not any better.
Is it not?
Half
Uh,
It
better.
is indeed
anyway.
not.
Hmm. Yeah. Anyway, but so the first act, like the first part of Jade Legacy, like all of these books are split up into parts. They're not actually called parts, but it's just like there's interludes, and I think those pretty cleanly split up the parts. The first part of Jade Legacy is just like one of the best first acts to a book I've ever read,
You know, when you
in my
said
opinion.
interludes,
Really?
I heard
Okay, what's the first
interludes.
part?
Well, I am, but the book isn't. So, well, there is a character in this who is interludes, and he's a man, so that's cool. Right, Ishan?
That's kinda diva of him.
It's kind of
Is he
what?
a,
Wait, he's a
is
He
he a
is a
diva?
there's a
He's not
man
a
in the book.
diva on the outside, but he is a diva on the inside. There is a man in this book. There's also a Lan in this book. Did you know that?
How many lands?
We'll see. I mean, the Lan in this book is only my second favorite Lan in all of fantasy. So,
And there's no motorcycles
Yo,
anywhere.
that's great.
there are motorcycles somewhere. They're just not relevant.
I mean, they were there in the first book.
Well, at least there's motorcycles. I'll let that pass.
There are, in fact, motorcycles. You are correct, Adi. You get a bonus point for this. You have 1 point out
Yeah.
of 1 point. I don't know.
11.
Technically, if we take this based on percentage, everyone else got like the maximum someone got is like an 80. Adi has
90.
currently like,
Oh no, man.
yeah, he has 100%. He has a
No.
100%.
Ishan has a 90.2%.
Actually, he
It's
has
92.
I mean, actually he has a 10.2 because he got the best book bonus point, but actually he
Oh
has a
yeah,
16.1 out of 21, which means that he
10.2.
has a 76.777, which is almost a 67.777. Risha, would you do the honors? Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate that greatly. I love how I make all of you the worst versions of yourself possible. It's fun. But
I like
anyway,
being the worst.
uh, yeah. Ishan, would you agree with me that the first act of Jade Legacy is one of the best first acts to a book of all time?
I what was the first act?
Uh, I can't tell you without spoiling it, but clearly that means no. But the first act of this book is like easily my favorite part. And after the first act, I was like, this could
I like
be
the last part.
like a 9 point. The first act is like, this could be a 9.5 out of 10. It's not, it's a 9.2. It is currently, let's see, uh, my 37th favorite book of all time. So that's pretty good for it.
Oh,
Yeah, I think
37.
this book is just like the time skipping is like like utilized so specifically and like for what it is and so efficiently that it's just like incredibly impressive. Like how well it accomplishes what it's trying to do all the way through. one thing is I kind of wish this book was a little bit longer, and like
Ooh,
this
I
is
feel
one
like
of
it
the
was
most efficient books. I feel like everything moved like incredibly fast, even though it's taking place over
oh,
like
and
26
that's true. I
years.
feel like the ending
Maybe the motorcycles are a metaphor for how everything is moving incredibly fast.
Actually, it's a metaphor
was
for progress.
How are motorcycles a
really
metaphor for progress?
First of all, they're
because
machinery. Second of all, they're moving
motorcycles
forward.
because people with motorcycles are
Yeah, but then
progressive.
yeah, but
Exactly.
then okay, okay,
Yeah.
She's
See,
just given up.
she
okay.
accepts that the motorcycles are correct. And you see the knife. The knife represents stabbing people. So what we have to learn today is stabbing
Aru should be
people is.
stabbed.
But I don't think that's the message we should take from this. But like that's just the general message we should take from life. You know, it's just like
Stabbing people.
Anyway,
Stabbing
if
Aru
Arab does,
specifically.
Specifically,
yeah.
yeah.
See, Arif's not in this book, which is what allows the motorcycles to represent progress, because the world with Arif is a world without progress. You know what I mean?
He can't even
Oh,
say anything. He's just here for fan service. What the heck?
Yeah. Oh yeah, fan service, American kind
Is
or
he saying
Japanese
something in
kind?
the comments in like the chat?
He's
Food,
not
food,
listening to us. He
food.
has us muted. He
hey, you
has it
can
muted.
listen.
Oh, 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 okay.
He has us
I'll
muted.
text
Yeah,
him then.
yeah, yeah. But yeah. As I was saying, this book, I feel could have been longer, and like I would have liked it a little bit more if it was
Oh
longer.
my
But it's just
god,
like.
I've left
Mhm.
Aru undelivered.
That's very funny. I mean, it's normal to do. It's basically emotional stabbing, so you're doing
Yeah, but
well
I'm
by
not gonna
him, I
reply
guess.
to him, so it's fine.
That's good to know. But Ishan, where was I? I keep getting interrupted. But what
The
was I
Oh
progress.
saying?
yeah, and
And
no, that's it. I just want to interrupt you.
Yo, that's a nice
mhm.
segue. Who's your favorite character?
Can you guess? I feel like you might not be able to
I'm gonna
guess.
say because since Prisha said and your favorite character is Andin.
He is number four.
No, wait. So Shay,
Shay is number three.
Is it Aru?
Hilo.
He's real, Prisha. He's number two. So you're just like guessing these.
Is it
Do
wait the head of the other
I
clan?
really. It's not
Aamaarav.
Mada. No, no, it's not Mada. I do love Mada. I think Mada is one of the best antagonists in the genre by far. Like she'd be like number
Nikoya.
five probably. It's not Nico. He's probably five or six. Depends on whether Lan would be above him or not. Yeah, I don't think you can get this. It's Wen, which is uh
Oh, okay.
like
Yeah,
I
yeah.
love
When's
Wen.
good?
Wen is the god. Like this book especially, and like after the so the thing that the reason I think this is the best book, like the start of this book, is insanely good. Is just because like the way Jade War ends sets up like such an interesting dynamic between the characters and also like for where the book is going, and like I think the way that this book starts is like the most focused on those relationships that the entire series and the entire book does gets to. And the reason I would have liked it to be a little longer is if we could get some more of those moments instead of just like general things that move the plot forward. Like there are obviously moments like
Yeah.
that, and some of my favorite moments in the whole book, like towards the end, are those. There's a scene where someone sits under the tree, and that got me. Do you know what I'm talking about?
603.
Yeah.
Is that Nikion and
Anyway, I'm drinking a lot of water, but generally, I
me too?
think like I would have liked it to be a little longer. But the thing is, like, it doesn't. There are three books that I think I would have liked more if they were longer. Those three are this, Ship of Destiny, and A Brightest Long Ago. And out of those three, this is the one that like suffers the least from being too short. So anyway, it's just like insanely good. Anyway, who's your favorite character? Is it Hilo or is it Andon or is it Shea?
It's Andin. Yeah. He's
Okay, I
just
thought so.
very interesting. He's just so
Yeah, I agree.
so very
I
cool.
think Yeah, I think Hilo is one of the most interesting characters I've
Oh,
ever read,
Hero is also
especially
good.
in the
Yeah.
Hilo is awesome. He's your number two.
Yeah. And maybe Shay is probably my
Yeah.
number two. You know.
Yeah, okay, yeah. She was my favorite for Jade City and Jade War, but by this I decided I like Wen and Hilo more. But yeah, these are three of my favorite characters of all time. Wen being my favorite is kind of hot take, but like it's not a hot take that is just like, oh no, you're wrong for that. It's just like it's not my take. It's not most people's take, but everyone loves Wen, so it makes sense.
Yeah.
You know,
Like,
Wen is the best.
oh,
Anyway,
also I like Ru. Ru is pretty good.
yeah.
But like he doesn't last. Yeah.
He
You
he
don't see him for that.
he doesn't.
long.
You don't see him for that long. Yeah. Okay. Quick
Only for
spoilers. His funeral scene is probably like the best scene in the whole book to me.
yeah.
What
Yo,
do
and how
you?
Hilo changes stuff after that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
And Nico coming back and Andon leading him there is just so peak. Like
Yeah.
so peak,
The thing is,
like
right?
no peak or like so peak. Yeah.
Thing is, like Nico and like Ru, they probably would have been higher up if there was like more books with them. But there's like only the one book.
Yeah. That's another reason why I kind of wish it was longer because like a lot of the emotional moments rely on the kids and like what she does with the kids is
Yeah.
like insanely well done. But it's just like it would have been better if we got more scenes despite instead of just like the app
Because
what's
it,
the most necessary. Yeah. So
because
yeah.
by the book, most of the future depends on the kids, and you don't see as much of the
Mhm.
kids as the previous main character, like
Yeah.
the others.
For sure. And like a lot of the best moments in this book for like Hilo and Shay work because of like the development you got from them in Jade City and Jade War. All the kids don't really have that luxury, so it doesn't work as well. Like even the scenes that emotionally hit me because of the kids more hit me because of like Hilo's reactions and Shay's reactions and
Yeah.
Wen's reactions and everything that's going on. Yeah. But anyway, Jade Legacy is absolute like insane. I think this is either my eighth or ninth favorite fantasy series of all time now. So we'll see.
Mm.
But yeah, it is the best
That's a
book
big.
of the competition for me. Jesus, I'm sorry, Lord Bumpers. We will
Yeah.
talk
No,
about that soon
but
enough. Yeah, it is like insanely good, and it could have been one of my favorite books of all time. Instead, it is just a book that I really, really love, and also the best book of this competition. And that, along with A World Without Heroes, puts you at a 16.1 out of
you think anything will beat them?
21. Huh?
You think anything will beat Jade Legacy in the
I
competition?
don't know because the thing is, I don't know enough about any of these books for me to say that. So we'll see. Yeah. Anyway, Prisha.
Hi.
So we ended you off with an 8.3 out of 10 last time. And the way I said that makes it sound like we killed you last time, but we didn't do that. So, yeah. Uh, but we do have the Metamorphosis by Franz Kafka this time. And what do you think I thought about that book? Where every time,
First,
Mhm. Every time I try
first,
to like reduce the background noise in your chat, it just like
really?
turns off completely. It doesn't work. Like whenever I click, there's like an option that's like remove background noise. For whenever I do that on Prisha, like it just unclicks itself. It's insane. You're muted.
Okay. Is it better now?
Yeah, definitely much better.
Wait, give me a
Yeah,
minute.
yeah,
It's been like
yeah,
6 years since the pandemic, but every single time somebody like accidentally mutes themselves, it's still funny.
yeah. I remember like the lawyer cat thing. Ishan, what happened to your profile picture?
I'm changing it, but it's gonna take a while because it's kind of
Oh,
laggy.
I have no
mhm.
context for any of this, by the way. I just hear motorbikes and somebody
Yeah, you're just here.
somebody's
You should be
funeral.
here. It's good for you to be here. Your
It is,
face
yeah.
livens up the place. Yeah.
He's the second
It's
one.
not
Okay.
livened it up
Okay.
more than your face, son.
Yeah. Thank you,
Okay. So
Adi. I
I
wish you had
have, I
what you
have.
said. Go on.
Okay. I have no clue what you think about this. This was like a total random recommendation because like you
Hmm.
cornered me at your birthday party and you were like, Prisha, I need 3 books, and you gave me like 5 minutes to think about it.
Yo, he did the same to me.
So
Yeah.
the
This
thing,
is
yeah.
me.
So the thing is, I need everyone watching this to know that Prisha was the first person I told about it like 3 weeks before my party even happened. So I don't know what the fuck she's talking about. Maybe she just has a bad memory, or she's just trying to lobby to get herself in a better position and be like
No,
me
see,
and
I
sort of.
forgot about it. I forgot about it. And then, like, the next time you remind me, you've, like, kind of cornered me. Like, I'm trying to chill. And you're like, Prisha, I don't care what you're doing right now. Drop everything and name three books you want me to read. Okay, so, like,
I also messaged you about it 2 times before that, so we'll
no,
wait.
you like, messaged me, like, once.
Okay.
And I was, like, kind of busy that time,
And you didn't
so.
even message.
Yeah, no, I mentioned it to Srishan because you never respond. So I agree it's on my
Please
bad for
didn't even tell me
you.
what it's
But
like. Name three books.
yeah,
Bro,
okay,
it
we
literally
can
just
blame
said
this on
name three books.
Srishan. he
Yes,
said name three
that's my
okay.
solution.
Name three books that man is a genius. Name
Okay,
three
so, like,
books.
tell me what you think about Metamorphosis, and then I will tell you what I think about Metamorphosis.
All
And we
right.
will
Do you want
have
to
an educated discussion on Metamorphosis.
Yes, okay. I really, really, really like The Metamorphosis by Franz Kafka. It's a really, really, really good book that I probably like less. I probably like this is how good it is, and this is how much I like it. Like it's better than I like it. I like it less than it's good, but I also like it a lot. It's a really good book. It's a book that I've gotten higher on in comparison. At first, I gave it like a 7.7 out of 10, which is still pretty good. I've moved it up to an 8 at this point. So you currently are actually you were always like, oh, say I'm gonna be behind Ishan. You're basically the same person. You're actually like point 0.2 ahead of him right now. So and like he has the advantage of having the best book in the whole competition. So you know,
Okay, yeah, it's not fair because Ishan and you basically read the same thing.
do we? I mean, yes, we
Yeah.
do, but
Hey, what do you mean it's
you
not
know what?
fair? The next this book I gave, he kept at the lowest, bro.
Ishan is a cheater. That's what he is.
What?
He would never cheat on me. Okay, shut up. Next up.
But I cheated on him.
Okay, okay. What made you like give it an 8? Like, what are your thoughts about the whole? How well do you think the alienation plot was carried out, in your opinion?
Very well. Again, it is a really, really great book, and I think like especially like for what it's trying to do, it is extremely well executed, and it is just overall a very good book that I happen to give an 8 out of 10 because that is how I feel about it.
I feel like you don't really have anything to say about the book.
I mean, I do, but it's just hard to talk about it without spoilers because it's 60 pages long. It's just
No
like
one's gonna read it. Let's be so for real here. Adi is not gonna read it. Isha's not gonna read it. Aro's not here, but if he was,
No,
he
what do
wouldn't
you
have
mean?
read it either.
Ishan actually might read it. I told him about it. Act
So
like
is
I
he
told
gonna
you
read
about
it?
it, Ishan. He might.
I haven't read any classics yet, but I do want to start.
You haven't read
Okay,
what?
I'll just talk about it the best I can without spoilers.
Yeah.
Okay. So I think the
So it's
most
about a guy.
I
Go on.
think the most what's the word I'm looking for? Um
Poignant.
Reindeer.
Rain. Yeah. The most.
uh,
It's not about reindeers. It's about cockroaches. Come on.
Oh,
okay,
Okay.
it's
This is what I'm saying.
not
It
Yeah,
is
about
but
a.
what's
cockroach.
proper?
It's not
Okay,
about
I think
cockroaches. It. I know. Okay. Yeah. Go on.
the most notable thing about this book is that the author never intended for anyone to ever read this due to his
Oh, I did not know that.
increasing insecurity in his own writing.
Mm. Yeah. If you read this book and you're like, this guy is insecure, you're not insane. Like it makes sense. But
He is insecure. He never wanted anyone to read his books.
that makes sense. Yeah.
Like,
So
all of his released books were never supposed to be released. It's just his friend Loki kind of backstabbed him and released all of it instead of burning it.
What? His friend just took his book and
Yeah, basically,
that's insane.
basically, Kafka. Who did he give his books to burn to? Okay, basically, when Kafka was on his
Mm.
deathbed, he asked his friend to take everything he's ever written and burn it.
And then he did it.
No, he didn't do it.
Yeah, yeah,
Bro
that's
stole
fun.
the adverb.
That's why I did. That's why
Ghost.
a lot of his books. That's why
Yeah, the
a lot of his.
advert.
Okay. That's why a lot of his
That's
books,
why
like maybe like
Yeah, now you know how it feels. Okay, go on, please. Um,
okay. I don't know how to talk about without spoiling it either.
exactly. That's what I'm saying. Okay, what I'm gonna say.
Okay.
Basically, this book is very unsettling. Not because of specifically the content, more because of the vibe and just the general atmosphere it has around it. I think Prisha is typing something, but then she moved her hands away and then she moved it back close to the laptop, and now she's spraying. Uh, but
I was I
and
was removing the tape from my camera. My bad.
oh, okay. I'm sorry. I won't scrutinize your reaction in the future. I promise. Why are you looking down right now? Why are you looking down? Why are you moving your hands? Yeah.
Where do you want me to look? At your ugly face?
No, look at Adam's ugly face, but he's not here. So it's
yeah,
I guess
look at
look at
Otto's.
I guess look at Ishan's weird profile picture of lions sleeping on top of each other.
It's
I'm
a
not gonna
lie.
lie, that
From
looks
Jo-
like Berserk.
I think it is Berserk. Is that
It's
Berserk?
from JoJo's.
Of course
No,
it's
no, no.
not.
It's from JoJo's. The latest part.
Of course
Everything
it's
is from
not.
JoJo's.
Yeah,
Everything's from JoJo's. I don't know what to tell you.
Okay.
Everything is from JoJo's.
I
I've never.
feel like Metamorphosis carries a very
Hmm.
heavy universal message, okay?
Yes.
On guilt, loneliness, frustration. Frustration?
Yes. Yes.
Okay. It's
Disability.
more like no matter what he does, he will always feel like a failure.
Mm-hmm.
You guys can learn something from that, especially
I
Arav.
am. Yeah, but all failures here. What can I say?
Speak for yourself.
But I am. I said all of us. That is, I am included in all of us, unless I'm outside of this group. In which case, all of you are failures.
Don't worry.
So
I'm included in all of it. I'm
what?
Honestly,
included in
like
none of us.
Gregor, that was his name, right? Yeah.
Yeah,
Gregor lived like
Gregor
a really
Samsa.
solemn. No, it was Gregor.
Yeah,
He
yeah,
lived a
that's what I
very
said.
solemn.
Yes,
Is servitude a word? Servitude's a
It,
word.
survival.
Okay, basically his whole
Okay, yeah,
life
sure,
spanned around him being useful
yeah,
because of what
and
he was doing.
yeah,
And as soon as he
and this,
lost that, he lost all purpose.
yeah, yeah. That's about the best way you can talk about this book without spoilers. I specifically the ending is very good at shedding on like how he thinks people react to something like that, and
It's just a
how
very raw, um, it's a very raw way of looking into people and their lives and the way their minds work, especially
Anya
when they
responded.
live with crippling insecurity.
Yeah, I agree. And I think like the way his dynamic with his family and what he brings to the table, and how they deal with the situation he is in is very well done. So 8 out of 10. Yeah,
I'm
it's a great
surprised
book.
you didn't rate it higher.
Why?
Yeah. Well,
I don't know. I feel like this was like for a story this short, it was
Yeah.
extremely well done.
Yes, it was. No, it's just like the thing is, it's not just how good it is and like how much I appreciate it as a thing.
But more about the vibe it gives you.
No, it's just like it's also just like how much I enjoy it, and like when I look at the other books that I have above it, I'm like, yeah, I like this better. I like this more. I like this more. So it's just like uh, it is a great book, but it's just a book that I like a lot of other books more than. Uh, so that's about it. It is like really good, and it's a very impressive book as well. Uh, and it's great. Yeah, I don't. It's hard. Like even with like Death of Ivan Illich, it is hard to talk about it without in a non-spoiler capacity because like if you try to talk about anything in the book, you basically spoil the whole book, which is hard. Like in a book that accomplishes so much in like such a short span of time, it's basically everything counts towards the whole. So it is hard.
Like
Anyway,
every
uh,
little thing puts it through the,
yeah,
yeah, yeah.
like every it is greater than the sum of its parts, but also if you talk about a single one of those parts, it is very integral to what the book is eventually about. So, yeah,
It's the little things.
yes,
Like Arav's worth in this.
that's very rude of you, Prisha. I can't believe you would say was such a
He
thing.
thinks I'm
You do not.
ugly and he hates me.
That is true. Okay.
He does hate you.
Because of that, you are pardoned for now. Anyway, who goes next? Let's talk about parts of this book that no one here has read. Um,
Can
and
we
then there
can we
were
talk
none.
about
Yeah.
1984 first? I like 1984. I want to talk about it.
Yeah, I also like 1994, but you will find out soon enough. Anyway,
POV people born in 2007 or 6. When you guys born?
9.
Wait, hold
Yeah.
on.
And
I was
Trisha's
born
8.
2008,
2017.
Yeah.
8, 9.
No way, Ishan. You know what else was born in 2017?
Fortnite.
Fortnite.
Fortnite. I'm not going to say Fortnite. I was going to say Jade City, but you know what? Sure. What the fuck not?
Hey,
Anyway, last
Fortnite.
time. And also Assassin's Fate, which is a better book than Jade City, but I mean, you probably won't agree.
Oh, I see.
I mean, Assassin's Fate is a better book than all the books I've talked about here, but that's because it's like my second favorite book of all
Oh,
time.
right.
Anyway, uh, and then there were none by Agatha Christie. This is not my first Agatha Christie. I have read Murder on the Orient Express before. This is a very addictive book, and I read this in a day, and it was really good. It's a 7.6 out of 10, bringing part 3 to a 13.9 out of 21. So unfortunately, she is still in last place. It's just
Yo, she's
not
catching.
as drastic.
Okay, I feel like Parthavi had a very bad disadvantage in this
I
entire
agree.
competition. So we
Yeah.
gotta give her credit for that.
She's catching
What
up.
was her disadvantage? Would you say exactly?
I would say it's because whatever she reads, you are not into. Okay.
I am into it. Like, Rachel Price could have been like an 8.5. It's just that I think Rachel Price is a really good book that's brought down by being bad and at a lot of things. You know
I
what I
feel like
mean?
this
Like,
would have been better if like there were
It
more
was good.
than
Brought down by being bad.
it was
exactly.
other than Sid judging it. Like Sid and some other guy.
What?
I I'm saying this would have been like a more balanced competition if there was like you and some other guy judging
Oh,
it. You
there's
know what
two.
I mean?
Yeah, we'll just get
I
RDB
should be
should
the
get
one
Otherwise,
RDB.
judging. I should be the one judging. I have good
Yeah,
judgmental skills.
Okay, maybe
yeah,
only
Prisha.
Sid
I'm
was
not going
better.
to comment on that. But yeah, that's what
Can we kick this guy out? Why is he even here?
I agree. Why is he
fan
even here?
service.
Hey, you're saying that when Aarav is right. Wait.
I'm out. I'm out. I'm out.
No, no, you're
Bye.
not. What the fuck,
Yes,
you're
I
not.
am.
The
I'm
fuck, you're
literally
not.
gone.
Yes, gone. Bye.
Yes, as I
We
was
haven't
saying,
even
I'm not
talked.
going to comment on her judgment, but like balanced competition, yada yada.
Yeah, but
Chicken
it
wings.
can't be someone else because no one else. If someone else was involved in this, it would have taken 5 months to just get to the round one video. So, and guess what? It's been three
What
months, and
about
we're at the round two video. So,
yo? Speed.
yeah. Anyway, but and then there were none
Oh,
was really good. So I was guessing all the way through who did it, and I won't say if I was right or I was wrong, but like the last like 30 pages of this book are by far my favorite part of it. It's just like I don't think I vibe with Agatha Christie's writing that much, which is unfortunate because the next book by Parthvi is also by Agatha Christie. Um, she,
maybe the
she writes
in real.
surprisingly like she writes surprisingly simply, but it's not like I don't know. Sanderson writes simply, and people don't like Sanderson for
Sanderson
writing
is
simply.
not simply.
How,
Yeah.
which Sanderson am I
It's
talking
kind
about, Risha?
Brandon Sanderson.
How do you know
of,
that he does it right? Love the
oh, you
discussion,
automatically.
guys. I can see the moving mouth. Uh, I can see by the moving mouse there's a very intense debate. I think Prisha's saying something. Fire emoji. Yes. Okay. Sand- are you saying Sanderson doesn't write simply? Like, what makes you think that?
I don't
I don't
know.
even read
I don't
anything
know.
by him.
It's just a vibe I get from his name.
I feel like Brandon Sanderson is a very simple name. I don't know what to tell you. It rhymes, which is just like
I don't know.
just-
It
Maybe if
gives
he
it's
writes
me it
simply.
gives
and it would
me
be simpler.
it gives me
Uh,
1980s American author vibes.
well, he was probably born in the
Why not
80s,
you
so
ask?
I mean, or no, probably older than
Wait, so
that.
he's
Actually,
like
he might be born
40
in
right
his
now?
yes, he's 40. He's 50 actually, so he was born in 1975.
Damn.
Yeah, damn. Uh, and then none really, really good book. I was engaged and interested all the way through. I can't say I was actually invested. Um, Finding out who the murderer was is like by far my favorite part of the book. I guess that goes for like most mystery books, but it is especially true for this
Yeah,
one.
true.
Uh, yeah, but there isn't a lot to say about this book. Like these books, you can't say much, but it's just like I think the way that she sets up these characters is very well done. It's just like not my favorite thing to read. Uh, and unfortunately, that did reflect on part of his report card. Prisha, you want to talk about 1984 now?
Hi. Okay, I'm back. Okay, you start. I will continue.
So, what do you think I gave 1984?
Honestly, 1984 is a very solid book.
Yeah.
Judging from what you thought about Metamorphosis, I'm gonna assume you gave 1984 at least like above an 8.5.
You would be correct. It got a 9. Everything's getting a 9. So, anyway, Anya no longer has the best book bonus point, but if she did, she would have a 19, but she doesn't because she has an 18, which is fun. 1984 is really, really good. I was kind of waffling on what to give it like halfway through the book, and then by the end, it is a 9. I think, okay, Michelle, what do you think about 1984? Stop turning your.
Okay, quick question.
Yes,
Without the bonus point, is it a 9 out of 10 or a 9 out of 11?
it is
9 out
I
of
an
10.
9. I mean, see, the book is a 9 out of 10, but in the first round, she got technically a 10 out of 11, but now she has a 9 out of 11. Hmm.
Okay, so I've heard a lot of people talk about this book and call it like the dystopian version of Lord of the Rings. What are your thoughts on that?
really?
Where's the Lord of the Ishan's also read Lord of the Rings,
Wait,
but he
Lord of
hasn't
the
read 1984. I'm pretty sure she's read 1984, but she hasn't read Lord of the Rings.
I haven't
Have you
read
watched
Lord of the Rings.
Have you watched Lord of the Rings?
yeah.
I probably
Don't you like
started.
that?
I probably watched it when I was like 13 or 12.
Okay, okay. Well, I
So
mean,
don't you that moment when Frodo said,
and
"I've brave
maybe
brother"?
it's like things in the way that it like basically revolutionized the genre, but in pretty much any other way, it is not like Lord of the Rings at all.
From what I remember about Lord of the Rings, I would say it is pretty similar, but it's like what is the word I'm looking for?
Prose.
Ha. No. I'm gonna think on this. Okay.
Okay.
I'm
I
gonna
personally
think
don't
on
really
this.
I don't really see it, but whatever. Anyway, 1984. I have this is unique because I have read the first half of this book before, and then I stopped because I hated one part of it so much that I put it down. And people
You must have
now
been
on
a
reread. that part, like I'm just like, oh, I was stupid because I didn't get what he was trying to do with that part. I think 1984 is just like a really good look into, like, first of all, um what this kind, like the way he sets up this kind of society is really well done, and the way he builds it is also just great, but that's not really the main focus. uh he explores some things that work really well, and also the characters are really well done. I am bad at talking right now, but I think it is generally a great book. The ending is also amazing. Would you agree? I mean, Prisha has told me that she liked the first half more than the second half. I
Yeah,
might
I
agree as well.
definitely like the first half more than the second half.
Yeah, I'd probably agree. But I also really like the second. I think there's this book has three parts, right? Because of like three different distinct events that happen throughout it that change what the book is. I like all three parts pretty much equally. My favorite is probably part one still, but like they're close. So on any given day, I might like the second half more than the first half. But anyway, um, I
Okay.
think
So, yeah, you think?
I think the way that, like, the main character, his name is Winston. I still can't remember if it's Winston or Wilbur. Like, Wilbur is the
I'm pretty sure
pig
it's
from.
Winston.
It must be Winston. Because I've had this conversation with you before. But like, I think, like, the way it's he the way he is written among this society, and like the way the society of the book is set up, and a lot of the things that it discusses, and the way that Winston like reflects that, and the way his conversations with another character whose existence is basically also, by the way, if you, Prisha, do you have your copy of 1984 right now? Yeah. If you have that copy, do not read the back because it is spoilery as hell. It spoils literally like like every like major turning point in the whole thing. Like, read it right now.
Like, do I read it out loud?
No, don't. Obviously not. I just told people not to
Yeah,
read
do
it. So
do it.
I feel this is the first summary that's actually a summary. Because
mm.
usually the stuff behind the books are so cryptic
Wait.
Because
in
it also
relation
was
to
good.
the actual book.
Epic, a
That's
bittersweet
us.
and moving
It was
novel that
good
lingers
otherwise.
in the mind. Yeah, but it just like
Okay.
it spoils basically every major turning point in the book, and that's just weird.
I mean, I feel like more than like the plot twist, it's about the journey because that's what
Yes,
all
I
of
agree.
Orwell's books. It's all about the journey and the way he's
Mhm.
written it. Because I might be a little biased because he was genuinely like one of my favorite authors.
I thought he was your favorite author.
I don't know. I have thoda sa um
Who
indecisive.
else?
Yeah.
You call Ishan a cheater, but you're cheating on George Orwell right now. What are you talking about?
Okay, that's
Ishan?
kind of crazy.
Like,
Okay,
I'm a
that's kind
cheater.
of
Whoa,
crazy.
I didn't know
No,
this.
she called you a cheater when you're not a cheater. You're not a cheater. You have to know that, Ishan. You're cheating on George Orwell.
Okay,
This is insane.
I believe you.
What happened to what happened to Inside the Whale, Prisha? Inside the Whale.
What happened to Inside the
Who's
Whale?
Yeah, your favorite
who's
book of
whale?
all time. Orwell.
Oh,
My favorite book is Inside the Whale.
Obviously.
I think you're
I just want
mistaking. I think you're mistaking the clergyman's daughter for Inside
Why
the
is
Whale.
it inside the wheel?
no
Out of
the
no.
clergyman's daughter is inside the whale. It's inside the whale. The whale
whoa,
swallowed
damn,
That's
it. Come on.
I
pretty
don't
big
know
Here
book.
what.
we go.
Obviously I'm
It's
uneducated. My bad.
obviously, very obviously. Uh yeah. It's an actual book. I don't did you
I know it's
say by him?
I know it's an actual book, but I have
Okay.
never mentioned it to you.
Yes, I have mentioned it to you. Remember with Gasa 27.5?
You did.
Wait,
27.5.
there's point fives.
Remember, like,
Are they in the middle of the week?
1984, 1984, the clergyman's hotter, um, inside the whale.
What?
You remember? Yeah.
Yo, what?
Okay.
I see.
Okay.
I didn't know
I'm
that was
gonna
a
Yes.
book.
yap a little bit and then I'm gonna dip.
Yes. And you must
Okay.
pause in between for me to agree with you or disagree with you. We'll see.
Okay, so I feel like George Orwell has this
Hmm.
way where he manages to articulate thoughts that you've had before but never been able to voice
Yeah.
or, find a way to explain them.
Hmm.
I think not just 1984, but all of his books have a way
You're
of
almost
doing.
you're almost directly quoting the book right now because that's something Winston thinks about in the book. So what you're saying is that he basically took that thought and put it in the book and made like this is something like there's a section which is the book inside the book. While Winston is reading the book, he's just like, these are not new thoughts. These are thoughts that I've always had, but just expressed in a way that I understand. So just like you're actually being very fitting. Adi has turned off the lights, or he's
The
being taken
power.
by the
Maybe we were the
darkness.
real 1984 all along.
Maybe we were the real 1984 all along. I don't know. Yeah,
I don't think I was
Okay,
born in
so
your teeth look so white right now, Adi. Like it's the same. Yeah.
Yeah.
uh, I did try to read 1984 before when I was when I was in like eighth grade, seventh
Yes.
grade. No, before school opened, so maybe like seventh grade. Okay, and I'm embarrassed to say this, but the whole
Yeah.
plot went over my head. Like
Yes.
I didn't
It's your least
understand it.
favorite kind, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. But now that I've like read it again, like when I read it again in ninth grade, or like was it 10th grade or ninth grade?
Ninth grade. No, 10th grade for sure. 10th grade.
10th grade. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So the irony was really refreshing.
Yeah.
Is that something I
Yeah.
can say? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Let's talk about um Newspeak,
Yes.
the
Uh,
language.
mm-hmm.
Okay. So I
Yes.
think the best way to describe Newspeak is it is the opposite of what a language should be.
Yeah. There's a line specifically in the book which is just like Newspeak is the only language in which the vocabulary and the dictionary shrinks every year. And I think that's a very good way of showing exactly what's wrong with it. And I think
It's
like
the
specifically the way he goes into language and the importance of it and how it expresses thoughts, but also just like how controlling it can be affecting,
is
can be, yeah, is just
like
extremely well done. Yeah, and it's not even like one of the main focuses of the book. It's just something that is part of the
that's there.
overall set. Yeah, and
It's the
that's
way
something
of
that's really well played.
how can you yearn for something that you don't have a word
Hmm.
for? How can
Yes.
you yearn for freedom when you don't know what
Hmm.
freedom is?
Yes.
So it's
It,
the irony of what a language should have been and what Newspeak actually is.
yeah, and like that's also like shown in the way that the party controls the past, and specifically, it's like how can something that's specifically mentioned in the book is like you need comparison points from people
You
compare
continue,
the state that
continue.
they are in with different things like the different nations with different things. This is why they need an enemy to like they always have an enemy to fight against that they must always hate with their entire soul. And the reason they can't control the past is that they can't know that something out there is better. They can't know that like this was how it was. They have to control every aspect of the way these people think so that anyway.
Okay, so do you remember the part where it once talked about
Mhm.
how writing in itself is a way of time travel?
I don't. Is that in the first chapter?
I don't know. I feel like I remember reading it. I don't know if I read it in the book or I read it somewhere else. Can
Mm-hmm.
you Google it real quick?
I have the first thing I found while looking that up is urge to write about time travel is constant. So it's instead about learning writing is time travel. No, it's writing about time travel. That's all I can find. 1984 time travel. There's
No,
a movie
don't
that
write
came out.
1984. I'll Google it. I'll Google exactly what I'm thinking.
Writing.
1984 writing in in itself is a Way of time. Yeah, said you can start googling now. It's fine. I got this.
You got it? You got it?
Yeah.
Okay. So
Um.
anyway, I also think there's like he doesn't. There's specific things that he focuses while she's looking stuff up. I'll talk. There's specific things that he focuses on, and there's stuff that's just like generally a part of the overall society. But it feels like he explores them with a lot of the same depth. And there's like multiple criticisms that I've seen for this book, which is just like this isn't realistic, I guess, and this isn't, and like he just monologues the themes a lot. I feel like the way he monologues it specifically for the way that the book exists and like the what it's trying to do and like the backdrop of it is really well done, especially towards the end. And another thing I've seen is just like the whole it's not realistic thing. I just don't think that's the point, which is something you got it.
Yeah, I didn't find the exact quotation, the quote,
Yeah.
but I think it was mentioned somewhere in the book. I'm pretty sure it
Mm-hmm.
was in relation to Winston's diary, which he wrote in
Mm-hmm.
as an act of rebellion or whatever what he was trying to do. It was
Ali, what
probably
the
in
fuck?
like
Sorry, go on.
no
He
no
just sent
that's it.
something to me. Backrooms director Kane Parsons has revealed that he has hidden 8 pages in the woods, collected by 8 pages. He is 20 years old.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, go on.
No, it's fine. Now you talk. I feel like
Okay.
you're not really talking about the books.
Yes. Anyway, so I mean, some of the
Also,
things
I
towards the
really my bad. My bad. I'm listening.
no,
No,
just
it's
say it.
alright. No,
Ali, your
I'm
internet's
listening.
okay. Just say something. It's fine. Just say what you wanted to say.
No, it's just more like an insight and a thought rather than something about the book. No, continue.
Then
I'm
say it.
listening.
Then say it.
I would never interrupt.
Oh yeah, you would never. Maybe from now on you would
I would
never,
never.
but you you would never. You're changing the past so that it seems that you've never interrupted me before. Yeah. And I'm just supposed to believe that. I'm just supposed to accept that as fact. I should accept whatever word you say
It's see
as.
if Big Brother can be like, oh yeah, these
Mhm,
wars happened and we won, and that's why we're like
mhm.
this, then I can be like, yeah, I never interrupted anyone.
Yeah, this has no irony in it whatsoever. I'm very happy. Um, yeah. Uh, some of the things I feel like this does really well. Again, what I said is just like there are definitely things that it explores like in more detail than other things, which is just like the like the relevance of the past in the present, the way that like people's perspectives and like the control of information, control of like personal expression as well is something like in many ways like art, writing, sex. It's just explored in a lot of different ways in this book. That was why Adi, I see you want to shame. Why are you trying not to laugh? Like
What? What?
just stop. I don't know. You look
I
like
was
you were
trying.
trying not to laugh.
Yeah. My friend said
I
you
feel
must.
like
Mm-hmm.
we've talked about this in class so much that there's not
Mm-hmm.
really
Have we?
much left to talk about. Didn't we?
Yeah.
I think it was just
I
me
mean,
talking.
no, you didn't say. We didn't actually talk about anything in the book. I just asked you about something that happened, which is just like,
No,
I'll just cut this up.
we talked about Newspeak and we talked about the book
Yes.
in general. Oh,
Mm-hmm.
Ishwan's gone.
Ishan? No.
The disappearance of
Okay,
Ishan.
go on, go on. What happened? Okay, let's see what he says. Go on.
No, now you talk.
Okay, now I talk. So I don't know what I'm gonna say. You were saying something. It's a really good book. 9 out of. Okay, he's back.
Also,
Good thing.
I really like the way this whole book was written in past tense. Like Winston was recalling the events in the past.
Yes. Uh huh.
Like
Can I
the
be
entire
wrong?
book was written in past tense.
Mhm. Yeah. I mean, okay. I don't actually know what you're talking about right now. Like,
Really?
can you elaborate? Yeah, what can you elaborate?
Like I'm saying, this entire book was written in past tense. It's like Winston is recounting everything has that has happened. I think that's
Oh,
a really nice detail to the book as well.
yeah, I didn't notice it because most books I read are in past tense anyway. So, also, it's just, I mean, it's not first person, so I don't know if
Oh
it's
yeah,
him
I didn't
recounting.
notice.
Yeah, I mean, Ishan, we have both read a book with sections in present tense. You know what I mean?
Really? Oh, Percy Jackson? Wait,
No,
present tense books.
17, 17. No, sections of it are
That's in
present tense.
present tense.
No, no, this like the sections from Petrus and like Kazana's perspective are all like in present tense.
Oh, okay, okay.
Yeah. Anyway,
Oh,
Wait,
wait. Since neither of us have much to say about this book, I'll just
give me
like.
a sec. The fuck are you laughing about? Lava, lava, idli, what? Ishan, you can be LMAO. Love idli. Yeah. Lava idli. Krisha, we're over here talking about like deep, serious things, and they're talking about lava idli. I think they have like transcended above us. Like they're just, I don't know.
Indeed. I think I'm just stuck in the past.
Yes.
Okay, I'll
Anyway,
just conclude real quick.
yeah, yeah,
So I feel like the main theme of this book was about censorship and brainwashing.
yeah.
The Ministry of Truth, dictatorship by Big Brother. It's all very extremely, sorry, very extremely. I'm sorry.
That's
It's all,
fine. No one gives
yeah.
a shit. Krisha. No one noticed before you pointed it out. Like,
I'm sorry, I have to point myself out so I can evolve as a
feel
human being.
self-aware. You
Yeah.
can point yourself out silently, Prisha. That's what you're
Okay.
silencing
I
me.
feel
You're
like it was
silencing me right
all
now.
extremely
Yeah, yeah.
well done. George
Yes.
Orwell has always done extremely well with his books.
Hmm.
Burmese Days, Animal Farm. I feel like a lot of people have read Animal Farm. It's a very short read. It's about socialism, communism, whatever you want to make it about.
Russia.
I have two.
Have you read it?
No,
I genuinely just thought it was about animals on a farm.
it is. It's
Technically,
also
it
about.
is about
No,
animals. It's
no,
animals
like
on a farm.
I know, but like I thought it was like one of those happy like children's things when
I
I was
mean,
like a kid.
you should watch the animation that came out recently. It's
I
very
can't wait.
happy go
Yeah,
lucky.
Oh
The
yeah,
yeah,
animal.
I feel like you would enjoy that. I feel like the book would go over your head.
yeah.
maybe.
I mean that in the
The
nicest way possible.
I know.
which is not very nice anyway, but we ignore that.
I've never
So
been
anyway,
nice. I'm
I am
low-key like a piece
aware.
of shit. I'm low-key a piece of
Yeah,
shit.
we know. Yeah, I mean, so is everyone here except Aarav, but that's fine. Uh, Ishan, are you a piece of
Aaron's
shit?
not a
That's
piece of shit because he is literal shit.
no.
He's the entire bucket.
The bucket. Why do you have buckets of
Bucket.
shit lying around your house?
Yeah, that's what I said.
Okay.
Oh, you
Yeah.
should probably like
Prisha, I
mute all of
generally.
that.
Yeah, I'll cut it out. Anyway,
Yeah.
but he said
No, leave
not
them.
cutting any of that out. But anyway,
Yeah.
I agree with everything you're saying. I also think it's like kind of a warning on like where we could go if people just
The
like
person
completely.
immediately ahead of him in the queue was a small, swiftly moving beetle like man with a flat face and tiny, suspicious eyes.
It's
Yo,
just
that's what they
me.
call me.
That's what they want. Okay. We both just like immediately identified ourselves in that Ishan. Maybe the Lori is maybe
Yes.
the beetle flat faced man is just everyone. Everyone finds themselves in
Yes.
Mr. Beetle.
We share
Hmm.
a brain cell with him.
Anyway, Prisha, so I agree with everything you said. I think a part of it is also like a warning on blindly subscribing to things that leaders of our time say, and just where we could go because of that. Uh, and I think
Even
like
if
the
it's a
way that it
warning,
worked, yeah,
who's
I
listening?
think
No one's listening.
yeah,
Everything's gone down.
yeah,
Don't worry. I mean, I
You
was
should
listening.
blindly
And
subscribe to us, though. We're a great channel.
I would say something extremely political, but I choose
Say it.
not
If,
to.
say it anyway. I don't
yeah,
give a
but
shit. Come on.
politicast. That's extremely political.
I don't know. If you want, I can cut it out. I'll pause it right now. Well, Prisha, that was an extremely important political statement that I'm glad everyone here heard, including the viewers at home. Thank you for saying that, and I'm sure that people will take lots of value out of it after having heard such important words come from your mouth. Heard.
Yo, what did you say?
Okay. Except Ishan. Ishan can take nothing from it
This
because Ishan already knows everything.
Yeah, what? Yes.
this
Ooh.
reminds me of like my first readcast where I got
I'm
almost
mutual
got
leader.
cancelled.
Yeah.
Whoa.
I mean, see, you were being
See,
cancelled
you
for being
got
politically
cancelled
incorrect.
because you were
Prisha
being
was being.
gay. Okay, I'm sorry.
Everyone
I'm
here is
sorry, Sid. I'm sorry, Sid. Continue.
everyone here is gay. Prisha, come on, you know that you have a wife. Like,
What
Isn't
can
that
I
lesbian?
say? Me and my wife are very happy
you,
together.
surprisingly, Arav is the only one here who's like verifiably not gay,
He's
which is so
straight. He's
weird.
very straight. He's straight
He's
as a
very
ruler.
straight. He's
Oh, wait,
straight.
wait, wait.
Yeah,
Proof.
Sid, what were you saying?
I don't remember at this
Before.
point, but I was just agreeing with you generally, like specifically like blindly subscribing to leaders and not professional bookworms. It's like
It's a crime.
it's a crime. Vote us for supreme leader of the world, and we will argue in front of you for 5 hours. Um, yeah.
I would rather not be supreme leader of the world. Maybe the underworld
Is that all
or the
four?
over
We've
or
Is
the
that all four? We've
afterworld
talked about. Yeah.
or the before world.
We've talked about Ishan, we've talked about Anya, we've talked about Prisha, and we've talked about Parvati. So, Ishan, that means we can finally talk about the book that I'm actually like, the most excited to talk about for this whole thing. You know
Mhm.
what that is? Can you guess what it is? It
Lord
is
Emperor.
Lord of Emperors by Guy
Yeah.
Gabriel.
That's the boy.
So, so if you forgot, I also gave these people books, and the only person who's actually followed through and read them is Ishan, and he has read the 17 Mosaic by Guy Gabriel Care,
Hey,
and
I've read the book you gave me.
you are reading the book I gave you.
I'm. That's the same thing. It's literally the same.
Okay, fine, but you also stopped reading that, so that's.
Technically, that's not the book you gave me to read though.
I did give you this to read actually, so I gave you
No,
17
you gave me
specifically.
17 Moses. Wait, you gave me Sailing to Sarantium.
No, I gave you the 17 Mosaic. I specifically said the 17 Mosaic, so you can't
I
you
do
can't
not.
do this to me. Yeah. Oh,
I
also
had
look who's
chosen
on the
that.
back of this book. Look who's on the book of this book. Back of this book.
Me?
Lord of Emperors is Wonder. I never expect less from Guy Gabriel. Okay, Robert Jordan. That's
Brandon
fine.
Sanderson?
Oh,
Robert
Robert
Jordan.
Gordon.
Robert Jordan. Yes.
Yo,
Anyway, so Ishan, please proceed to tell us about how Lord of Emperors is one of the best books ever written.
very good. I like the book.
Yeah. You said you would give it a 9.9 out of 10. You're kind of underselling it here.
No, 9.8. 9.8. I've
9.8.
decided.
Okay. I also have given it a 9.8. It is a
Yo.
potential 9 though. Unbeatable though. Uh,
Hmm.
so tell us about everything about Lord of Emperors.
Yo, the first half was so good, bro. Oh my god. Just like the wedding and stuff, just seeing all the
Yeah.
various characters interact and stuff. Yo.
Yeah.
This one has like a
Hmm.
good like cast of characters where like there's enough to like see like different interactions, but there's not too many that you're like forgetting different characters.
Yeah. And then yeah, I agree. And it's just like for the whole first half of the book, I was just kind of like, I really like these characters, but I like Crispin more. Is Crispin your favorite, or is it Duchess or
No,
Alexandra?
he, in my opinion, suffers from being the main character syndrome.
I agree,
But
but he's also one of my favorite characters of all time.
he still is really good though. Like
Yeah.
some of the scenes, yeah, they're really good.
Yeah. I think the way that it portrays okay, I think you should talk about this thing. Let's talk about the chariot race scene.
About oh, that's yo, it's so peak, bro. That's the second half.
It is
Yeah,
no,
that's
that's
like
the
one of
second
the
half.
first. Happened in the second. Okay,
Hmm?
not the first thing. Basically, the second thing that happened in the second half of the book. Yo,
Yeah, the second thing that happened in the like the second this book hits like the 50% mark, it just goes absolutely insane from start to finish. This is one of the three books that might have my favorite final act of all time. Ishan, would you say the same thing?
yes,
Okay,
yes.
what are the others?
I, I really like the first act though. I don't know.
I do
I
also
wouldn't.
really like the just like the final act is just insanely good.
Yes, there's like three standout moments, and
Hmm.
each of them are
Oh,
really
and
good.
the epilogue. Oh my god, the epilogue.
Oh, that was one of the standout moments.
That is the standout moment for me at least. It's my favorite part of the whole book. Um, like,
Felt like
it's
everything
so
was
insane.
building up.
Yeah,
It's
it's
good.
just like I feel like the way it is ended, like for he does a really good job of like balancing the micro and the macro. Like you see
Oh
the
yeah,
greater events that are like happening on a larger scale, and then like by the end everything pulls back into like the conflict with characters. Every like especially Crispin. Like Crispin's ending in this book is just so perfect. Like I cannot stress. And like every scene that involves
I thought
him or the Emperor or Alexander is just perfection in my opinion. Like I compare Crispin in Lord of Emperors to like Ran in A Memory of Life. But
there
it's just
is
like
like
he's not,
one.
but there's not, like as much of him as you expect. But like what is there is insanely good. What is going on?
Yeah, they both have red hair also.
Yeah, they will also have that hair. I do like one of them a lot more than the other though. But you know, um,
I see you
yeah,
like redheads.
yeah. Out of Lexler heads too, as we can tell by his profile picture.
That's orange.
I
Thing is, like
mean,
in
yeah,
the
orange heads.
no, the thing is, like when I read the manga for One Piece, I always thought Nami's hair was yellow, and then I saw the colored scans and realized they were orange.
Mm.
Like, are they orange or is it just like a really bad rendition of red?
No,
I
no,
think they're
it's
orange.
supposed to be orange.
Hmm. Well, I mean, basically redhead because redheads are orange. So,
Yes, like a light red head. Because like I refuse to call somebody an orange head,
Yeah, because orange
orange,
is just like
and also it sounds
orange,
like something. Yeah, you
orange head
said you were
sounds
saying.
like you're either on drugs that is called orange, or you are a big fan of the color orange. Arav is an orange head for that reason.
Or like it sounds. You know what? I'm gonna keep that thought to myself. That's an inside thought.
Oh, shut up!
orange.
I swear.
I have orange head. Okay.
Mm-hmm. He has
Yeah.
orange head. Nice.
Mm.
But yeah. Also, just like genuinely perfection. What do you think about Rustam of Kerakek? Yeah. Um.
Oh,
But
Rustin,
it's.
Rustin,
Hmm?
Rustin. I liked. At the beginning, I was a bit 50-50 on him, but later on, I liked him more.
I loved
Especially
him at
when,
the start. I'm fine on him by the middle, and I love him, and I like him by the end.
yeah, yeah. Also with the stuff about
Yeah.
his kid and stuff, that like makes him better for me
Mm-hmm.
because it shows his
And
more of a personality other than just being a physician.
also, I think in terms of prose, this is the best book I've ever read. Like full stop.
Oh, that's really good prose, really good.
Yeah. Do you like this or Rothfuss more?
Maybe Rothfuss. Been a while, but I
Like,
remember the yeah. Been a while since I've read Rothfuss, so I don't know.
yeah, but I am reading it soon. So
Yo, it's gonna be hype. It's gonna be hype.
yeah, I'm very excited. It's a lot of people who stay like trust like favorite book of all time, and it's a lot of people who stay like trust not like it at all book of all time. So we'll see.
Mm, yeah. I think if
Yeah.
like based on what you think of quote is probably gonna be like how you think of the book. If you like quote,
Okay,
if you hate quote.
that's
But
what I thought.
promising
Yeah.
thing, he does have red hair.
Oh, yes, that's true. But let's see how
Mm.
many of my favorite characters of all time have read.
Me, I
Probably
have
just
read it.
random.
So
It's a
Rand and
very dark
Crispin,
red.
who? Okay, Fitz has black hair, Galadin has black hair, Rand has red hair, Night Eyes has gray hair, Nynaeve has black hair, Althea has black hair, Paragon has wood hair, Dalinar has black hair, Savine has black hair, Zuko. I think I just like black hair. Huh? Ketchkin has blonde hair, also has is blonde. I think Kenneth has black hair, Winslow has black hair, B has white hair. Monkey has, Luffy has I call him Monkey. Jesus.
Monk.
Luffy has black hair. That doesn't have hair. Sam Vimes. What is
He's
Vimes?
white.
Oh
That is
yeah.
white.
Okay, Vimes. I mean, what color hair does Vimes have?
I think just black only, or maybe like gray. I see him as having gray.
Possible.
I don't know.
Yumi has black hair. The Fool has white hair. Katara has white hair.
Oh, one.
Wen has black hair. Aang doesn't have hair, but the hair he does have is black. Zed
Isn't
Sanfalano
it gray?
again doesn't have hair, but he also has. I think Zed is a redhead. Like what? Zed
Wait, that's a
hair?
redhead.
Wait, wait.
I feel like that would have
Uh,
black hair.
his hair is brown. Okay, never mind.
Okay,
Northern has
okay, yeah,
black hair. Navani has black hair. Crispin has red hair. Hilo has black hair. Sixth of the Dusk has black hair. Annabeth Chase has blonde.
blonde.
Percy black. Chalan's a redhead. Chalan's a redhead.
Yo,
Mikuro has
we got
black hair. And Che has black hair. Yeah, there we go. So like three people. That's
he's
fun.
he might be your fourth, or he might be your not your fourth.
Hmm. Yeah. But yeah. Anyway, this book is like the second half of this book is pretty much perfect in my opinion. Like insanely good. Like first of all, like the way he builds up the climax is just so good, and like from a thematic standpoint, the way he that like everything goes down and where it ends up is just fucking. I'm really bad at talking today. I don't know why. Um,
Mm.
and I had a lot of shit I wanted to say, but I'm not saying anything today. You want to say something?
Wait. Let me ask you. Who's your favorite character?
In
Oh wait, no, wait. I know your favorite character. In Lord of the Emperors, but it's Crispin, right?
yeah, it's just been pretty easily.
Mm, mm.
I do like Alexana and Valerius pretty close. And there's some characters from Lions and Brightness that kind of contend. Not really from Brightness, more from Lions. Um,
Oh,
but
Lines
it's
of
pretty
Arthur.
easily. Yeah, Lions of Alusan. I also love that book. It's like,
Like one.
but like, it's one of my favorite books of all time. But like, this is Lord of Emperors. This is Lions of Alusan. Like, insane
Oh,
book.
Lord of the Emperors is just so good.
It's insane. Yeah. Um,
Thing is, like for the first half, there's a lot to talk about, but for the second half, they're just like it's because like there's three main stuff that's like really good that you can't really talk about the other stuff. Like you don't really talk about the other stuff. The
it
first
is
half, there's a
hard.
lot to talk.
Hmm. I feel like there's more to talk about in the second half than the first, personally. But sure.
But there's like three main talking points. Whereas for the first, it's like there's not really anything to like, yeah, like center your word, like your opinions on. I don't know. I don't know. I'm rambling.
Thank you, Adi. I
I'm
really appreciate that. Thank you so much.
Hmm.
Anyway, but also, I mean, for the second half, there's a lot of things. Like, okay, quick spoilers. There's first of all, like, obviously, uh, Stylian's brother
mm,
escaping, Delenos, him escaping, and like Alexana leaving her cloak on the floor of the island and everything, and all the shit going down. Then obviously there's the fucking chariot race, which is insane. Then after that, there's what you call it. Then after that, there's Valerius's death, which is again absolutely insane. Then after that, there's like the fallout of Valerius's death and like the fallout of Chariot Race intersecting, like the riots that are starting because of the aftermath of Chariot Race and Astorgus going to punch
yeah,
the other guy in the stomach, and
yeah,
also just like them trying to find Alexana, and then after that, Giselle
Crispin with
and
Diesel. Yeah.
Leontes like being crowned emperor and empress and like the ramifications of that. Then after that there's all the like goodbye scenes. Then after that there's like dude Crispin's goodbye to Styliane is just like insanely good, like honestly fucking
Yo,
the knife, my god.
the knife
And
of dreams.
Knife of Dreams, yeah. Do you like your favorite knife? Like, do you like your favorite Wheel of Time book more, or do you like Lord of Emperors more?
Oh, thing is, I like Wheel of Time more as just a complete series. Well, here there's like
I
one really good,
Yeah, same.
so probably the
What do
book.
you? So you like Lord of Emperors more than every Wheel of Time book?
Like collectively, no, but like comparatively to like one book, probably yes.
Okay. I only like one Wheel of Time book more than Lord of Emperors, and it's like The Gathering Storm.
Mm.
Your favorite is Memory of Light, right?
Yeah, yes. Memory of
So
like
you like so you like Memory of Light less than Lord of Emperors.
yes. I
Okay.
don't know. Maybe
I
not.
like both of them pretty much equally, but I do like Lord of Emperors. Like Lord of Emperors is my favorite final book of a series. It's like Lord of Emperors, Assassin's Fate, A Memory of Light. Then I guess like it's a big gap, and it's like Hero of Ages, and then Wisdom of Crowds. Yeah,
Oh
and
wait,
like
I thought Wind and Truth would be up there.
Wind and Truth would be number one, but it's like it's not really the final book, you know.
Oh, I mean, he calls it the final book of the arc.
He calls it. I think it's a mistake to call it the final book because then that makes people think it's the final book, and then they become disappointed because it's not the final book. You know what I mean? Like if
No,
they
but
go into
I
Wind and
think
Truth,
like they realize that there's way more to read after that.
yeah, the people are just like,
Okay.
whoa, what about this? Like all of this was unexplored, and I'm like, yeah, that's why there's five more books after this. So it's fun. I just think he made a mistake as like selling it as a final book of any kind at all. You know, but yeah, Lord of Emperors is insane. Uh, so your favorite singular scene was the chariot race, I'm guessing.
Yeah, yeah. There's probably
Yeah, my
nothing else to.
favorite book. Yeah, it's probably my second favorite part of the whole book is. It's honestly it's so insane, and like yeah. Anyway, so Adi, why is everyone's camera off? Turn your cameras back on, fools. Prisha, you too. Where is
Yes,
Prisha?
master.
Thank you, Adi.
I have genuinely no clue what we're talking about, and I'm just spacing out.
Yeah. No, don't be. Oh, there you are. Okay. So, anyway, the next book I'm reading from. Do you have any final thoughts to add before we end this? I feel like I didn't talk enough this time. If I had more thoughts coming into this whole thing. Okay. I feel like I had more thoughts coming into this than I actually ended up saying here. So, I felt like very quiet today. Like I couldn't put my
Yeah,
words into thoughts.
yeah.
Out of
Sid is
it.
Sid is usually a very well articulated person.
Yes. Anyway, Ishan. So the next book I will be reading from is The Name of the Wind. What do you think I'll think of it?
I think you like it.
Hmm?
I don't know how much you like it.
Covered
You
in
after
fur.
Sid. Hmm. That's the
Me
dream.
after I missed
Okay,
the.
Ishan. So, Prisha.
He's gone.
Yeah.
I'm
Adi.
right
So the
here.
next book.
I'm listening. I'm just
Okay.
covered
So
in fur.
yeah, the next book I will be reading from you is The Picture of Dorian Gray by Oscar Wilde. What do you
Okay,
think I
that's
will
like
think?
one of my favorite books. Like actually,
Okay. Yeah. What do you think I will think about this book?
I feel like it's not your type, but I'm still hoping you'll give it a high score just for how
Mm-hmm.
well it's written.
Yeah. Okay, that's good. So, what around where do you think? Like, what are you hoping for, like score wise, and what are you hoping for, like, and what do you think I'll actually give it?
Okay, so to me, it's definitely a solid 9.5 or above.
I'm
That's
not
how
fine
much I
about that.
love Picture of Doom Good.
Yeah.
But like, I feel like you'll rate it maybe like an 8 or lower.
Okay. Art's gone. No.
Why does he keep going?
No, actually, this is the first time he's gone.
Maybe because he has.
No, didn't he? Wait. Oh yeah, shit. My bad.
That was Ishan. Yeah. But the next one I'm reading by from Anya is All the Light We Cannot See, which no one here has read. So I have no idea what to predict. Let's see what she thinks when I ask her like the day after tomorrow. Yeah. Anyway, and the next book I'll be reading from Parthivi is Sparkling Cyanide, which I'm kind of excited for. I guess it seems cool. Yeah. Anyway,
Yes,
okay.
dude,
Well
I
then,
have to
I
go
guess
now.
that is the end of this thing. We will smell all of you later. Say bye, everyone. All
I
four
will
of you.
personally
Say
come smell you if you do not subscribe.
yeah. Please do
Don't.
subscribe to us blindly. Ishan, say bye.
I'm already.
Trisha, say bye. Adi, bye.
I'm
Bye
already.
bye.
Bye.
Bye.